A Baldwin County boy born with a rare heart defect is living his life to the fullest. He was just days old when he had his first heart surgery, and as WKRG News 5's Taylor Boyson reports, he hopes his story will be a light for other children and families facing a similar journey.
Well, one more round.
Most days you'll find 12-year-old Carson Campbell doing what he loves most.
I play basketball, soccer, and I like to draw and play on my iPad.
Try to do the exercise bit.
But behind that big personality is a heart that's been through more than most. Carson's story begins before he was even born.
We went to the hospital around 19 weeks for my anatomy scan, and there they found that his heart wasn't growing properly. One side was smaller than what it was supposed to be.
Carson was diagnosed with Shown syndrome, meaning he was born with 4 defects on the left side of his heart. The disease is so rare, it impacts less than 1% of the population.
He was born at 35 weeks, only weighing 3 pounds 10 ounces. And then at 13 days old, he had his first surgery. It was a coarctation repair. But you got to imagine his heart was probably about the size of a strawberry.
6 weeks later, that tiny baby was finally ready to come home.
To be so small and to go through so much at such a young age, it was amazing. The doctor kind of scared us more than anything. He told me that Carson would never have a good life, that be prepared for a hardship, and 12 years later he was completely wrong.
Catch a Jack's toy, get a little laugh.
His mom tells us that Carson hasn't slowed down since.
Just to see him today, every time he's had something come up, a surgery, whether it's heart related or not, or adversity at school, learning, like he's always pushed forward and with a smile on his face and a happy dance.
Now watch me whip, whip, whip. Now watch me night.
And doctors say that Carson's journey isn't over yet. There could still be some more procedures ahead. But if you ask Carson, his story is much more than that.
So I have Shown syndrome. Just because you have this little hiccup, you're not strange, you're not unusual. You're like the other kids, just with a little something different.
He says his life is about living fully, loving deeply, and never letting anything hold him back. And he hopes his story can be a light for other children and families facing a journey like his.
Be strong, don't freak out, just be a kid.
In Gulf Shores with photojournalist Dan Kettinger, Taylor Boyson, WKRG News 5.